Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to paint feathers. So I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting. I'm going to try some with like regular markers. Then I'm going to try a metallic marker, which is gold and silver. And then I'm going to paint. And I'm going to see how it comes out. First things first, you want feathers that are first not like fluffy like this, because you can't put anything on them. Second, you want one that isn't flaky like this one, how it's all separated in many different areas. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the markers. I think I'm going to do it on a nice green feather. I picked out these colors, just an example. So we have a light color, somewhat light, kind of in the medium, and then we have a dark color right here. So, we're gonna maybe like put a little dot there. This marker is a little dull. It's kind of dusty looking. Alright, I'm going to grab a Sharpie. I'm just going to kind of like stroke with the angle of the feathers, not to mess them up. So I have a little dot there. It's a little faded. I don't think I can make it any darker. Let's try with these other colors and see how good they come out. Well, yeah. The yellow you can't really see at all. So the markers, they don't really come out as good. So I advise you not to really. Alright, now let's try this metallic marker. I got this at a book fair. Yeah. So let's see if this comes out like the same as the markers or brighter. Well, the gold's kind of coming out. Right there, it kind of looks like a little bit of a brown instead of a gold. But I have a feeling the silver is going to come out. Oh yeah. Oh yes indeed. Wowee. That silver did sure come out. So we can add some patterns right here. And do like some dots. Or maybe like some stripes. Like that. That's kind of cool. And you can have like some kind of Pacific pattern going all the way down the feather. So I'm going to continue the dots and the line. Again, I'm going with the direction of the feather, not to mess it up or, make it really flaky, like this feather right here. How it's all spread apart. I'm sure you could fix it, maybe iron it or something. Yeah. So the silver metallic markers work, but not the gold so much. Kind of like dies away. Probably because it's a little dark or something. Now I'm going to do one on this kind of feather. It's nice and polka dotty. So it came from a real birdie instead of one of these dyed ones. So I'm gonna try the gold since, you know, they seem to not really work. And I forgot to open this. One moment. A good thing this plastic isn't giving me a hard time. Otherwise I think I'd have to cut this out. Alrighty. So I'm just gonna open up the lid. And normally there's paint right up there that I will use. So we're gonna start with a simple little dot. Oh, yeah. It kind of blends in with the other dots, but you can see right there that the gold's really coming out. Maybe like a little bit of a stripe. Right there. Now this you have to be really gentle because you can easily like separate the feathers to where they split like that. So you want to be careful, you know, not to add a lot of pressure to it. Hey, even with this feather you can like do both sides. So you can do a little dot there. So you can make it come out on both sides. Isn't that neat? Alright, I guess we should try out the silver one. It's a nice bubble right there. I'm going to pop it. Oh, you can hear my doggies. Better go attend to them. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So now we're going to try the last step, which is the silver paint. Now I guarantee you that you can use any like other color of paint. I just want to use gold and silver. One, haven't used it enough, and two, really pretty on feathers. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to do a dot. And I'm going to go for a line. Ooh, this silver is like really glittery too. Yes. And I'm going to go ahead and make it go to the other side as well. So we can get a dot there, dot right there. And now we're going to go for a line. There. It doesn't come out as bright as the gold. See right there? You can barely see the dots compared to the actual dots on the feather. But that's okay. You know, not all colors work. So I think, like, it would, for a feather, for paint, make sure it's, like, I don't know, not really thin, like how the silver is quite thin, so you might need to do a second coat on that. And the metallic colors, maybe the metallic pink or turquoise or something works better than the gold, as long like the silver. So, you know, these markers don't really work. I think it's because not enough ink comes out at one time. So, yeah, so maybe it might work for a pen that spews out a lot of ink at one time. So, you know, got one of those cool pins. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and have a nice day. Bye!